Hi everyone, this is Angie Hunt with LDRS Creative, and I'm at Scrapbook.com today to show you how we can make some really super fun and easy floral arrangements on our cards. They're custom, you can make them however you want, and they're easy. We're going to be working today with our Polkadoodles stamp and cut die sets. We have two to choose from. We have our Daisy, and then we have our Eleganza. And both of these come with a full array of stamps for your flowers, for your petals, and also all the dies that you need to cut them out. This here is an example of just one of the arrangements that you can make, and I'm going to show you how to do this today. So let's get started. I'm going to grab a couple of my stamps here. All I have here is some watercolor paper. This is your Strathmore watercolor paper. All right, so let's get to stamping. I'm going to show you how easy this is to do. I've got my Tim Holtz stamping tool here, which I love, by the way. It's a lot of fun to use, and it's super easy. I'm going to place, though, my stamp right down there. I grabbed the, it's the full daisy. I've got my StazOn ink. I'm just going to ink this up a bit. Make sure I get a lot of ink on there. And I'm going to press this down. The stamping tool is really cool because if you don't get a perfect stamp the first time, you can really easily, and see I didn't, you can really easily just do it again because it's all in the same position. So let's get a really good stamp going here. There we go. Look how perfect that is. Absolutely perfect. I'm going to show you what these dies do, because these dies make it really easy for us to mask the stamped images so that we can make it look like some of the flowers are behind others. So I would just grab any piece of paper, it doesn't matter what it is. This particular die is the one that fits over the large daisy. And when I run it through the die cutting machine, I'm going to get a piece that looks like this. And all you're going to do is very easily, I've got another one over here that I've actually put the stamp on the back side of it so that I can place it really easily over the top. So I'm just going to line up the flowers. I'm going to lay that down. See how it covers it perfectly? I'm going to position this with just a little bit of a washi tape. And now if I reposition this stamp, I can use the same stamp, I can grab a different one. I'm going to go right over the top of that mask. And I'm going to ink it up again. And you're going to see how it ends up looking like it's placed behind it. And that's going to give us a really realistic kind of a look. So here's my second one, and look, when I move it, now some of the lines, I think what I used here was a little bit of a paper that was a little bit too heavy. But some of those lines, you can just reconnect those just with a marker if you want. But we're going to be watercoloring this, so it doesn't matter if it's absolutely perfect. But what you're going to end up through layering is this. This is what you're going to get in the end. Okay? So I've played with this. I've used our little stem and leaf stamp. I've used this daisy, which is just kind of giving you a side view of the daisy. And in this set, we've got little butterflies, little bugs, and other little things that you can use to create a really beautiful scene. The next thing we're going to do is start adding some color to this. Watercoloring is actually one of my favorite mediums to work with. It's fun, it's easy, and it doesn't matter if you are a beginner or if you've been doing this for years. You can create something really beautiful. The paints I'm going to be working with today are the Kuretake Gansai Tambi, and they have a really great variety of colors to work with. So I'm going to start, I've got my little palette over here already. I'm going to ink up, and I'm just going to grab a little bit of pink, and I'm just going to start playing with this and putting this around. And it doesn't matter if I'm perfect. It really doesn't even matter if you stay in the lines. I'm going to be adding some other color to this to give it a really playful kind of a look. So I'm grabbing a little bit of a dark purple, and I'm coming into this towards the center a bit, just for a little more texture. And you just kind of play with it, and look how that color moves. I'm actually working with a wet to dry technique, so I did not put any water down on the paper first. This is a watercolor paper. You're going to want to make sure you use a watercolor paper. For this application, we're using a Strathmore watercolor paper. It's really, really easy to work with. Get a great movement of your color. So look how pretty that is. In just a matter of seconds, we've created one of the flowers already. I'm going to add a little more pink here, and I'm going to start dropping in a little bit of purple just to show you once again how we've done this. Pop a little bit of yellow into the center. And it's okay if your colors mix together a little bit. I don't want you to worry about that. Okay? So with watercoloring, I would move into, now that I've got some of the water down in here, I would move into these other areas while that dries, and then come back, and you want to just keep kind of layering over and over it. You can add some blue in the background, and pretty soon, once you've layered, you're going to go from this over here to this, and you're going to have a absolutely gorgeous scene. It looks like it came straight out of my flower garden, and I love it. Now, what are we going to do with this? We're going to make a card. This really does not require a whole lot of embellishing to go with it. The floral arrangement that you've created, along with a really simple sentiment, really is all that you need, and you want this to be front and center because you've put a lot of time into this. So we're going to make our card, and I chose to work with our beautiful Time for Tea papers by our Polkadoodles brand, and they're full of some beautiful, beautiful colors in here. They look gorgeous with a garden kind of a setting, which is what we're working with. And so we got purples and pinks and greens and blues. They're absolutely stunning. I've got a very, very simple card base that I did with just with some white cardstock. I put one of the papers on the inside, but I want to show you how we go from something really simple like this to actually creating a card, and it's really kind of a 1, 2, 3. All you really need to do is just cut your pieces of your papers so that they're going to fit on the front of your card, and you're just going to start layering. It's kind of like we're going to be framing this image in. So I've got one layer in the back, a nice mount or background. I'm going to put this beautiful pattern on the top here. And I've already cut everything to size. Notice I've already framed this in a blue, so it's going to bring out all the beautiful colors in the sky in the background there. Lay this on top, and that is all you need to do. It is super simple. I've finished the inside. You can put a sentiment on the inside there if you want. You can write something personal to whoever you're giving this to, a friend, a loved one. But wouldn't you just love to get something like that in the mail for your birthday or for any occasion? I have a couple more examples of some cards with some beautiful arrangements that you can make with these sets. We've got a beautiful arrangement of sunflowers. And are they really sunflowers? No, these were made with the Eleganza set, but they're painted so they look just like sunflowers. They're absolutely stunning. I've got another arrangement here, also with the Eleganza set, but this one we used the dies a little bit differently. We stamped and cut some leaves, and we actually painted them again and popped them up. And so we've added dimension to this card. Again, these stamp and die sets are so much fun to work with. They're easy, they're extremely versatile. I've got a tag here that we made, and this one actually, this is not done yet, as you can see, but I wanted to show you how you can actually combine these sets to make some really, really gorgeous, gorgeous arrangements. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I really enjoyed showing you how to use our stamp and die sets. I cannot wait to see all the floral arrangements that you create. Please make sure and share them on Scrapbook.com. Thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happy crafting!